Welcome to the Leo Cannon Podcast. Myself, Amir, Yvonne, Frank, and Amanda. So, man, how you guys been doing?
Doing great, man.
So, you know what I noticed? There's this new thing trending. We don't talk a lot about this kind of thing, and I think we should talk more about it, which is, you know, health issues that relate to diet, health, mental health, and things like that. Because that's one of our original motivations for wanting to do the podcast, is to have a positive effect on these plebs, because they don't always think for themselves, you know? Mm-hmm. And so, but the latest thing that's really trending is Ozempic. I don't know a lot about it, but what I do know is that it started out as a prescription drug for type 2 diabetes. Is that right?
Yeah.
But then by popular demand, it started going for weight loss.
That's correct.
But it's got a lot of issues associated with it as a weight loss drug. And there are also some numbers out there saying that they may be prescribing this to minors. Is that right?
Yeah. We have right now in the United States, the latest study that was done is we have 74% of adults that are overweight. We have 50% of children that are overweight.
Sheesh.
We have 50% of adults that have diabetes or are pre-diabetic, and also 30% of teens that have diabetes or pre-diabetic.
Damn.
Sheesh.
Those are shocking stats.
Yeah, technology, man. I blame it on technology.
I don't.
You don't blame it on technology?
I blame it on technology.
I like when we disagree on it.
Tell me, how do you blame it on technology?
Growing up, this is coming from a 26-year-old, guys. Growing up, we went outside. We did things active. You know, we play at the park. We played football with some of our friends. Nowadays, everybody's on TikTok playing video games and on social media. Why I think a lot of the teens are overweight is because they're, you know, sitting down playing video games, you know, not being active. And why I think they're depressed is because they see these people on social media who live lives like they got it all together, and they're comparing. That's personally why I think that compares with why a lot of teens are overweight, and as well why they're depressed. Because I even sometimes when I was growing up, I even compare like, dang, he's 19-year-old doing this. What am I doing wrong? So that's why I think a lot of
that's a good ass point though.
All right, so you're a 26-year-old. What is your height?
6'3".
And how much do you weigh?
About now, like 248.
You do realize you're in the 74%.
Listen though. My body fat is at 16%.
Okay. Well, I'm just saying you're still in the statistic of 74% of overweight. It could be potentially a pre-diabetic. Have you considered Ozempic?
No, I consider the gym.
Well, just so you guys know, Frank is a bodybuilder, so he's got the BMI statistics. Well, both of these guys are. The BMI statistics don't really apply to bodybuilders, though.
BMI is
right?
all out of whack.
Yeah.
You could, if someone's is like bodybuilders, they're gonna have a high body mass, and it throws your weight off because muscle weighs more than fat.
Mm-hmm.
And you could go in and you look really thin or lean, whatever, and they'll be like, your BMI says you're obese.
But I mean, back to Ozempic, man.
Let me clear some things out.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, in Ozempic is it's a hormone that is given to your body that signals your brain that you're full. So, but it's a synthetic hormone. So, if you use this stuff 6 to 12 months, and your body stops producing normal hormone that signals your brain once you eat that you're full. Now you're relying on the synthetic hormone that gives this signal. And if you don't have it, you won't produce the natural one. So you have to use the synthetic forever. So now if you're 50-year-old, you start using this stuff, you have to use it until the end of your life. Now, doctors can prescribe this drug to a 12-year-old and up. So once a 12-year-old starts using it, they have to continue using it for the rest of their life. And after 6 to 12 months, consistently using this, they lose the natural hormone that signals their brain that they're full.
But is the doctor prescribing this as a weight loss or as a diabetic thing?
Weight loss.
So the thing is for diabetes. It's for type 2, but it's being prescribed as weight loss.
It says on Ozempic's website, ozempic.com, Ozempic may help you lose some weight. Ozempic is not a weight loss drug. I've personally had it offered to me in a doctor's office as a weight loss drug.
Because also doctors are getting bonuses for prescribing this because it's such a moneymaker.
Yeah.
You know, people are. Once you get on this stuff, for now, currently, it's anywhere between $12,000 to $15,000 a year for the rest of your life.
That's insanity,
Sheesh.
man.
Well, it's not
man.
insanity. It's genius business-wise.
It is.
Because you're not selling a cure. You're selling something for humanity to be dependent on.
Well, and people want an easy way to lose weight. Nobody actually wants to put in the work and work out and watch what they eat and measure everything. And so they just want, I'll take a shot if it'll help me and I don't have to change anything that I'm doing.
But think of it this way. Why is it a genius marketing tool and a moneymaker for Big Pharma? Is because if 50% of kids are right now overweight, they can prescribe this drug to every 12-year-old and up currently. And especially these kids, most of them that are obese or overweight, they are in low-income families, which are connected to Medicare. Now, Medicare covers this. Now, automatically, this kid's getting this probably for free for now because Medicare is covering it. The government's paying for it. Now you're getting for free something that will help you lose weight in a short term.
Okay, but what about this? Let's say, because what it is giving you a synthetic hormone that's telling you that you're full.
That's correct.
And that's the mechanism, the neurological process of how the weight loss component kicks in, is that it flips the switch in there neurologically and says, okay, you don't need nothing to eat. But so if you come off of Ozempic, the question is, does it retard your brain's natural ability? So does your brain go back to producing the hormone that allows you to, re-regulate itself? Will you be able to re-regulate yourself if you come off of Ozempic?
Statistics say that after using Ozempic 6 to 12 months, your brain will not be able to go back to its normal routine where you're eating and then it's signaling your body, your gut is signaling your body that you're full and you don't want to eat anymore. So what happens is if you get off of this stuff after you're used to it, you're gonna overeat because you won't have that satiety, hormone telling you, hey, I can stop now.
Wow.
According to the website, the way Ozempic is supposed to work on your blood sugar, because that's what it's supposed to be for, is it's supposed to help your pancreas produce more insulin when your blood sugar is high. And it's supposed to prevent your liver from making and releasing too much sugar. And then it slows down food leaving your stomach.
What does that mean? Do we know what that means? Slows down food leaving your stomach.
Well, it just doesn't digest it as fast.
Well, and that's where you start getting like the stomach paralysis in some of the people that have had like really bad side effects like
What are the side effects?
Yeah.
I don't think you're going to find the real side effects on there. Right now, from what I hear from professionals is this is a trial and error. You are the test subject. They don't know what the side effects will be.
And this has been
in the long term.
Yeah. Oh, it's FDA approved. It's the most common side effects are nausea, diarrhea, stomach abdominal pain, vomiting, or constipation.
Sheesh.
So it just fucks up your whole digestive tract.
Yeah. And also there's physical appearances that people are having defects on. Physical is face wise, their faces change. They start losing like fat in their cheeks. They call it a Ozempic face because it's so common, especially in LA. A lot of these people are getting it and using it, not even prescribed.
I heard something about them getting square butts.
That's correct too.
Well, yeah, they start losing fat too rapidly, and everything just drops.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's really good in terms of like weight loss, but
Yeah,
I think if they can go back in there, which, big pharma, you got kids coming out of college every day now. If they can go back in there and address the fact that your body can go back to regulating itself when you come off of Ozempic. You know what I mean? Because you got to, remember, they're going to always give the people what they want. You're going to have a very small percentage of the population that educates themselves and researches for themselves on this kind of thing and would much rather go and do the hard work and jog and swim and do resistance training and regulate their diet and their habits and things of that nature to maintain a healthy lifestyle. But then you have part of the population that will not realize that, you're just taking a shortcut and that comes with a cost. You know what I mean? So, and I mean, we living in, this is big pharma. They don't, okay, I got a question for you. Is Ozempic on the market in Europe? Do we know?
Yeah, it is. But it's more regulated. They're not prescribing it like candy.
Yeah.
Well, in Europe, they're also not allowed to have like commercials for pharmaceuticals.
Right.
Like here, you see a commercial for Ozempic, anything, and you can go ask your doctor for it, and your doctor will be like, I don't know, okay, I'll subscribe it. Or
Now that you mention it, yeah, the doctor will be like, yeah, now that you mention it, yeah,
Yeah.
you could use that. Let's try it out for 6 months. Here you go.
Damn.
But I think only 2 countries in the world can have commercials for pharmaceuticals, and that's United States and Brazil. Those are the only 2 countries in the world that legally do it.
Wow.
Still.
Yeah, we need to do some more research on this and give the people some more information on this.
Well, I do want to share one more thing about Ozempic is currently Ozempic can be prescribed to 12-year-olds and up. But Big Pharma is working on getting that down to 6-year-olds and up because our young generation is being fat. And to correct that, we got to get them on Ozempic. The earlier, the better.
So what they're doing, let me see if I understand you correctly. You're saying now Ozempic starts out as a diabetic medication, but since it has the weight loss properties to it, they're going to be subscribing it to 6-year-olds for diabetic or for weight loss.
For weight loss.
Oh,
That's crazy.
that's crazy.
It's not crazy. It's genius.
That's right. No,
It depends what side of genius you look at it as.
I mean, there's a thin line between crazy and genius.
It is.
Well, I mean, Medicare is paying for it, so why not?
Yeah. I mean, that's a good point.